go live. Let's set up our stuff. We are
Yeah.
live, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to GameOnia, our 12th episode, by the way, with myself, Bill Tendo, and Joel, the Retro Lizard, because he looks like that. What up, Joel?
What up, Bill? How you doing, man?
uh, I've been better. I've been worse. You know how it goes, man.
Yeah, I know exactly how that goes.
So, last week we were talking about how I had my pillow. I don't have my pillow tonight. My back still hurts because I had hurt my back putting in a hardwood floor, and it still hurts. But then I made the supremely stupid decision because there's something wrong with me mentally, and my wife thinks it's a severe mental illness, that I was going to finish that floor no matter what. So Thursday and Friday, I finished that hardwood floor crawling on my hands and knees.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I brought
Jesus
my son with me, and he was handing me stuff, and I had him cut some stuff here and there. But I put on my knee pads, man. I crawled across that hardwood floor and I finished it. And that was a huge mistake. It really was, because it made everything so much worse, man.
Well, it doesn't sound like it would have made it any better.
Nah, well, I'm fucking dumb, I guess.
I don't think you're fucking dumb, but Jesus Christ, that fucking sucks, man. Hey, you know what? At least you ain't got your heating pad tonight like you're on your fucking period.
I've had my heating pad every night. It has become my best friend. I spent a couple of days sleeping on the couch, sitting up with the heating pad behind me.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. How was your VD?
what's that?
How was your VD?
How's my VD?
Yeah, Valentine's Day, or also known as Venereal Disease Day.
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't got like the clap or nothing.
You ain't never seen that Family Guy? Hey, Peter, you got a card for somebody that I said I accidentally gave you VD? Love that shit.
Mine was actually pretty decent, for the simple fact that my wife doesn't usually come home on Wednesday nights because she works real late, and then she has to leave super early. So she sleeps at her dad's house on Wednesday nights in general, because it's safe. It gives her, like 2 more hours of sleep, which is fantastic. I get it.
Yeah.
And she got off earlier than she expected last night. So she did end up coming home last night, and I wasn't expecting that. So
nice.
Worked out.
Nice little surprise for you. Definitely a nice little surprise for you then. Wife and I, we hung out. We had this whole plan in our heads of what we were gonna do, and we got stoned and we fell asleep.
Yeah.
But at least we fell asleep together, so that was the plus side to it. But yeah, otherwise it was a decent VD day. I got the girls chocolates. I made them a nice little dinner. I made a chicken cacciatore with a vegetable, roasted green beans, and then what else did I make with it too? Like a cheesy rice, one of those 4 cheese rices in a box. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, excuse me, nothing too crazy. But yeah, that was VD day. Fucking, right. Yeah. What dude, I fucking was. Did you fucking see about that Skull and Bones game? Did you hear about that?
I've heard about it, and I've heard some really positive things about it, and I've seen some kind of negative things about it, but even the negatives don't sound bad. What's up, Brandy?
What's up, Brandy?
Gamer.
I did the beta last weekend. I've been looking forward to this game for a while, like a lot of people have. I didn't really read into it too much or check out the details of it or anything like that. I just assumed Skull and Bones, pirate game. It's going to be a pirate game. It's made by Ubisoft. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't know if you ever played that. That's probably one of the best Assassin's Creed games that they ever came out with. And I think probably the last best one that they ever came out with, considering all the ones that came after it. All the other ones that came after it, to me, have been trash. So I was really looking forward to this, right? And the beta was going on over the weekend, so I decided to jump in the beta. I was playing it on PS5, and man, I was about 4 hours into it. There was this unlocking. You had to unlock stuff Like a good hour, half hour, 45 minutes of the first gameplay was like tutorials, going around learning the game and the mechanics of it. And then you had to unlock some things, and you had to do some mission to unlock some things, like building the ship. You had to unlock that feature. Building cannons, you had to unlock that feature too from a blacksmith. And so it was a lot of back and forth in the boat and boat battles, which were really good. I was really enjoying the boat battles.
Mm,
And when I got on land, though, for the first time, I noticed that there was no option for like a gun or a punch or anything like that. So I just thought that I had to unlock it, right? So
right.
mind you, I'm playing this. I'm stoned. I'm fried, and I'm playing the shit out of this game right now because I'm zoned into it. And it was probably right around the 4 hour mark that I was playing this, and I'm like, when am I going to be able to shoot people and kill somebody, right? Like as a person, because I tried
Right.
to, I went to go board a ship, and when I hit the button to board the ship, it just turned into a cutscene for about maybe 10 seconds, and then it cut back to the boat that I was on and told me everything that it looted, and I was like, what was that? Like, there's got to be an unlock feature here. There has to be an unlock feature for this,
Uh-huh.
because that just doesn't make any sense. So I googled it. There is no land battles. There's no you can't switch to your guy and go and stab somebody in the face with a sword. There's nothing like that.
Hmm.
So I was
Interesting.
I stopped playing it. I'm
So,
like I'm not
so,
gonna do this back and forth boat battling shit.
so,
Uh,
what could be the major mechanic of the game, which is the boat battles,
yeah,
except it's the only mechanic of the game. There's no land fighting. Like when
there's
you're off
nothing
the
else.
ship,
Yeah,
you you can't even like punch an NPC in the head.
nope, you can't do any of
Ah,
that. You can't do any of that. You can walk around, but you're limited to the area that you can walk around in. There's no
right.
jump. You can't go off into a forest. You can't go exploring.
That's
Can't do any of
wild.
that.
So,
It blows my mind. This
so
game this game was in development for 10 years,
uh,
and this is what they gave us.
well,
And it's the same
first of
it's
all, what up, guard, and
what up,
second of
Ash.
all, any game that I can't punch a NPC in the head for no reason, not exactly sure I'm into.
You know, it blows my mind that the same studio that did Black Flag developed this game, and they took away one of the most important things about being a pirate, which is killing people.
Right.
You know, maybe they didn't want it to be a Black Flag 2, but at the same time, it being a Black Flag 2 wouldn't have been a bad thing,
No, I mean,
because this game is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. The
I
everything
saw it.
about it, it looks,
Beautiful.
yeah, it's a beautiful looking game. If if they would just add this mechanic to it, the game would probably end up being the best pirate game that they ever made. They need to create a patch for this so that we can go on doing land battles. They have to. Like, I went on all week long on YouTube. That's all I've been seeing is the disappointment that people have been posting about this thing, and I'm one of those people that feel disappointed about it. I feel robbed.
Well, I'm
You made a
sorry to hear
pirate game,
that.
and you made a pirate game that you can't kill people in. You know, I'm about
Right.
to go back and play Black Flag. I haven't
I
played Black Flag in 10 years.
So this is gonna sound weird, but I'm not a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed games. I've
Neither
only
am I.
tried I've only tried to play them twice and got a few minutes into it, and I'm like, I don't really care for this. I don't
I
know
don't.
why. It
They're
seems like that'd be
monotonous.
right up my alley, right?
They're monotonous, is what they are. And
Mhm.
I don't like games that are monotonous. I don't think anybody does. The first Assassin's Creed game for PS3, I bought it, and it was too much back and forth on the horse and basically doing the same missions over and over again. So I never finished playing that game. I think I played it for like 10 hours and put it down. And I never went back to another Assassin's Creed game until the third one. The third one was supposed to be mesmerizing and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And the third one was actually really good. I enjoyed the story to it, and that's what helped me to continue to play that game. So the third one was cool, and then the fourth one was a launch title for the PlayStation 4. So, well, it was PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It was a launch title for it.
What,
I
Odyssey?
No, Black Flag.
Mm, okay.
So I bought Black Flag the day I bought my PS4, which was a launch. I bought mine like December of what, 2013, I think it was. I stood in line at Best Buy for like 4 hours for a PlayStation 4. It was worth it too. Um, I played
You
Black
look like
Flag.
a guy that would stand in line for a PlayStation.
Fuck you. You look like a guy that would stand in line for a Sega Genesis.
Tonight's episode brought to you by Nutsum Mountain Trail Mix.
Not some. That's gonna be the hashtag tonight. Not some.
Is it?
Yeah, oh,
What
yeah.
up, Carl? What up, Steven?
I played, but I ended up playing the shit out of Black Flag because it was the only game I had for like 6 months. Like I got 98% on that game. I just never. There were 3 legendary ships that I had to beat. I was never able to beat them, and I gave up on that 10 years ago. So, really disappointed with Skull and Bones. I hope that they do come out with a patch for it where they enable this feature. Like you have to be able to bring this feature in, or create a Skull and Bones 2 and throw this in. Take the game that you have, add this feature, re-release it. Yeah, that's it. Call it a day. So that's what I would love to see. Oh, the GameCube kiosk is gone.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
there's a big empty hole there.
There's a big empty hole there. I'm gonna put my Dreamcast kiosk there once I make a base for it. I'm gonna cut a base out of the CNC because it's a tabletop version, so I need a base.
So here's what I'm thinking: Skull and Bones. So what new game plus. You finish a game, you get some more missions, DLC type stuff, right?
Right.
What if we find out that the new game plus for Skull and Bones actually unlocks all the land mechanics?
I'd buy the game right away.
That would be cool as shit, because then you could go back through the whole game and every piece of land that you visited previously and do all kinds of different stuff.
Give me a 60 gigabyte DLC download. Give me that for a patch, and I'll fucking hop on there and I'll fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
Real sad though that game has so much potential to it, and it's just shit. Turn into shit.
Right.
You know, there's fast travel in it, so that kind of saves the game. You have to figure out the fast travel.
How do you fast travel with a ship?
I mean, it's just like any other game. You hit your map and then you hit your fast travel wherever you want to go, right? But you have to visit the places, obviously, to get there.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to imagine if Wind Waker had fast travel. That would be stupid.
Well, that's a different game.
I don't know. You riding a ship around?
Well, what Tears of the Kingdom has fast travel. Yeah, and that helps the game out tremendously.
Right.
Because you don't have to go from one end of the map to the other end of the map.
Right.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag had fast travel.
So I remember when Breath of the Wild first came out, somebody ran, full running speed in the game from one side of Hyrule to the other across the width of it, and it took them 45 minutes.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, it's a big map. And it's definitely not the biggest game map out there, but that's a pretty big map.
That's a real big map. Yeah.
And now, when you have Tears of the Kingdom, you have that times 2, because the reflection of Hyrule is the depths. And then you also have Sky Island. So they definitely doubled the map size by adding the depths. And I also really enjoy how nobody talked about the depths. Like, nobody saw that coming,
Right. Nobody's seen that coming.
Yeah, there was no spoilers for that. I remember I was probably a day into the game, and I was playing it in my living room, and I showed my son, like, the entrance to the depths that's in the middle of Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, I don't know. I've never seen that in any of the videos I've seen or anything. And I'm like, I'm just going to jump into it and see what happens. And so that's how I got to the depths the first time. I'm like,
that's really funny. I mean, yeah, Nintendo kept a lid on that really well about that. All we knew was the sky. We knew that we would be up in the sky. That's it.
And we didn't know how much of the sky.
Then the sky is really difficult to get around through because it's all over the place. I had a difficult time trying to get through it because you can't really fly to one area to the next area.
Oh,
You still playing that Switch game?
oh man. What's
Did you
up,
beat
George
that yet?
Willis on Facebook? So Blue Fire. I was gonna tell you about this. I've been playing. I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck.
How are you stuck?
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. Type deal. So like I said, it's got kind of Wind Waker or a Hat in Time mechanics to it.
Right.
With a Wind Waker style combat system and Wind Waker art style with the cell shading and stuff. Somebody saying your voice is. Oh, look at you.
I don't know why it shows up as your name when I type in. Maybe because I'm under your account too for StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. That's awesome.
Maybe.
Anyway, you can pretend to be me. That's fine. But there's a section where you have to do like a Mario wall bounce. But here's the trick about the wall bouncing in this. You actually have a little energy meter. So you can only wall bounce as many times until that energy meter runs out.
No shit.
And so you have to wall bounce between these two pillars, get up on this ledge, hit a switch, and then basically do all this acrobatic stuff to get all the way around the entire room to the other side before the gate goes back up. You're on a timer. And I don't feel like I'm skilled enough yet. You can run on walls for short distances once you get the claws, and you could do like a fast dash and stuff like that. So you got to use all these techniques that you pretty much just learned. And I haven't gotten a good enough grip on these techniques to be able to do it in the time I need to do it in yet. I just have to keep working at it.
It's like you got to practice the wall jumping techniques.
Somewhat, along with some other stuff.
Yeah. How long you been stuck on this for? A couple days?
Nah. Stuck on it all day today and yesterday.
So a couple days.
I only put about 2 hours into the game today.
Okay.
And then I watched a video to make sure I was doing the right thing. You know, I'm like, what if I'm trying to do this and this is not what I'm supposed to do?
Right.
You know, you give it a bunch of tries and you start second guessing yourself. Now, to be fair, when I was looking at the game originally, I looked at the reviews before I downloaded it. They said it could be fairly difficult at points, you know? So I didn't know that. So I looked it up, and this guy that was, you know, going through it for the first time, except you could tell he was exceptionally good. He had a good firm grasp on every mechanic the minute he got access to that mechanic. He's obviously a really good gamer. And he actually said, I had to cut the camera off, and I'm going to turn the camera back on when I get this, because I'm not going to get it in 1 or 2 tries. And then when he was just jumping into he came back on, and he shows him running around and doing the whole room. And then as he crosses the threshold, he's like, yeah, it took me 25 minutes. And the dude was good, you know?
Right.
I'm not great. I'm not a great gamer. I'm okay.
You're a gamer.
Right.
That's it. You're a gamer.
Right.
I'm trying to find this Switch game that I seen the other day. I bought it, but I can't think of the fucking name of it now because I didn't even play it yet. It's like a lizard rampage style game. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. What is this thing called? That's not Retro City Rampage. So there's this. It's like a rampage style game, and you know where you go. It's a side scroller. You're just destroying basically the world. Here we go. Terror of Hemisaurus. Hang on, let me find the video for this. You're
Okay.
gonna love this. Yeah, hang on. Terror of Hemisaurus. YouTube.
What's up, George Willis on Facebook? Did I already say that?
You might have.
I might have. Whatever. I'll
You
say
might
it
have.
again. What's up, George Willis on Facebook?
This is also on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It's on Steam. Let me share the screen.
Hey, did you
Mute it.
what is
So yeah,
this?
so it's like a Rampage style game,
Right?
But and this is great. I didn't play it yet, but I'm watching the video of it, and this video is what made me get it. I was watching a stream the other day. My buddies from Rascal Basements Arcades, they were streaming and they were giving this away, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy this. It was $13.99, I think, on the Switch store. So I just hopped on and I bought it. I haven't played it yet, but
Right.
dude, I love Rampage. Like, I absolutely love the Rampage game for Nintendo, the arcade version.
Who doesn't
of
love
that.
Rampage?
You're just destroying shit, right? Everybody loves
Right.
Rampage. So this is like a Rampage style game, and it looks fun. Look how fun that looks.
I like it.
You could jump on the helicopter. Yeah, $13.99 in the Switch store. They got it on Steam. I believe it's on PS5 too. Damn, I might even buy this for the PS5. Just because I play my PS5 more than I play the Switch. Because I could stream to my what do you call that thing? The Portal. I can stream to my Portal. Yeah, that game. Definitely looking forward to that game. I might even get some of that in tonight. Now that I'm not gonna fall asleep right after the stream, dude. I was asleep last night by like 9:30. Like I was out.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Nah, I was up a little later than that. So we're up on your Instagram.
Yeah, we're on my Instagram. It says I got 2 people watching from Instagram, 3 people.
Yeah. I just pulled it up to look at it.
You just joined. See, so my Instagram, so on the computer it tells me that I'm live, but on my Instagram itself, it doesn't show me live up at the top.
So I just
made
a comment on Instagram, and I wanted to see if it goes into the chat here like Facebook and YouTube do. In the chat, we can see everything on YouTube, right? And it shows everybody's name. But when somebody on Facebook comments, it says Facebook user. That's why on my other screen,
right,
I have the Facebook Live open so I could read who's writing what.
Yeah, we can't see your comment over here. Unless I click on my Instagram, I can see your comment. So yeah, we can't see the comment over here, which kind of sucks. You know, that'd be nice if we were able to fucking put that up in there. You know, he said that it was fixed.
Yeah, I know. I clicked that by accident.
We see the chat? No, we can't see the chat.
I have your... Wait, can we see what chat?
No, the Instagram chat. I clicked on my Instagram profile over here on the stream to see if there was an option to enable the chat to mix it in. So that kind of sucks that we can't see the chat on Instagram, but is what it is.
So there's some weird Instagram stuff. That's why we couldn't get hooked up last week.
We needed pro stuff. Neither one of I enabled my pro account, so we're good. Are you live on your Instagram?
No.
No, just Facebook?
No, right. Because I'm sorry, I should probably stop eating. It's gonna get annoying.
Yeah, eyes up here, Gabo.
I'm a fat boy at heart. I don't know what to tell you. So, realistically, we're not live on my Instagram because I didn't put it in. And the reason I didn't put it in is because the plan I pay for on StreamYard to be able to stream the multiple platforms and stuff, because I really like this program. I've tried a bunch of them. I've tried OBS. I've used Zencaster, and I use 1 or 2 other ones.
StreamYard is great.
Yeah, love it. But in order to stream to more than 3 locations is the next plan up, and that is double the price I'm paying monthly.
No, you got the $20 one, right?
Well, it's 25, but yeah.
25, yeah. I got the same account, and you can stream up to 5 or 10 different places, I believe it is.
Told me 3. If you want more than 3, you got to upgrade to the next plan. Take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at my... Hang on, let me look at my StreamYard. I'm in my account. Destinations.
Destination unknown.
Members.
Remember the members.
So, wait, no, I'm under yours. How do I get to mine? Gotta log in, probably. StreamYard. I wonder if it's because I don't want to log out right now, but I wonder if it's because I'm in your account that I can't get into my account.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, probably. Let's look up StreamYard. Let me look it up on Google. StreamYard account.
Right.
Features. Let's look this up. StreamYard pricing for all plans. Let's bring up the screen. Present. Share screen. StreamYard pricing. What do we got here? Let's zoom in. What is StreamYard? Blah, blah, blah. Pricing, plan, $20. Basic. Yeah, we got the basic. So with the basic, you get, oh yeah, it says multi-theme, 3 destinations. Look at that. Professional StreamYard, 8 destinations. Professional is $50. Huh. Look at that. Oh, maybe I'll have to up mine to the $50 one. Because, yeah, I know, right? You're like, what the fuck?
I mean, look, I'm already comfortable paying $25 on my own. If you want to up it, you want to pick up the other half, we can do it. I don't care.
Yeah, we can do it. It doesn't matter to me. I was gonna probably update mine because I got 4 dudes streaming on my other one, so might as well up that so everybody can stream all their shit.
I bet you do have 4 dudes.
Well, it ain't 5 guys.
Depends on the day, baby.
Yeah, right. Who doesn't like 5 guys? Who doesn't like DP? I'm talking about Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, Dr. Pepper.
All right. Yeah, right. Anyways, so what else is going on in your gaming world over there?
So I was reading a thing earlier, and they seem to be a little cagey about it. They're talking about the the sales numbers for PS5. They were expecting to sell, I believe, 25 million this year, and the sales numbers are now projecting 21 million. And so Sony might be looking to release the PS5 Pro already.
Damn, really?
I mean, think about it. Technically, the PS5 is 4 years old now. But
Is it?
Yeah, does it feel like we're 5 minutes into the lifespan of a PS?
Does.
Like, does it feel like this gen just started?
It does. Dude, I've only had my PlayStation 5 for like a year.
I'm going to pull up release date. Hold on.
Yeah, I just got my PS5 a year ago, and that almost 6 or 7 months after it came out. Because I got my Series S.
November 12th, 2020.
It came out the pandemic year? It did come out the pandemic year.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I remember it came out the pandemic year, but I just got my PS5 literally like a year ago. Yeah, I got mine in 23. It does feel like we're only 5 minutes into this gen, man.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's really weird because I feel like we're barely into this gen, but at the same time, like technically the console I play the most of modern is a Switch, and the Switch is what, like 7 or 8 years old at this point?
God, older than that. I mean, the Switch has got to be at least, I think the Switch is 2015?
And 2017.
2017, okay.
The beginning of first quarter of 2017.
When was Cyberpunk released?
So we're 7 years into the Switch. 7 solid fucking years. And to me, it feels like now is the time for the Switch Pro, which they've already done. We have the Switch
Well,
Lite.
that was
We have the OLED. Now I'm comfortable with them announcing the Switch 2 or whatever the replacement's going to be, And dude, I feel like 7 or 8 years is a great amount of time for a console generation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the Pro version of the Switch was the OLED. I think that's the Pro version.
I think so too. But
and we got so many different variant consoles for that now too.
I'm telling you right now, if we start having 5-year console generations, I ain't buying shit.
I'm not buying a PS6.
Yeah, I would
No way. Not right now.
I would literally skip every third generation. Like it would go from, I would have the PS5. I would not get the 6 or 7. I would probably get the 8, just like I do with phones.
Right. Yeah. I skip generations on phones all the time.
Pixel 6 phone. The 8 just came out. I'm not getting another one until the 9 comes out.
I've got the iPhone 13 and I paid for it brand new, $900, one or the other. I bought it straight up. I'm like, I'm not buying another phone for like 3 years.
Yep.
So I won't do those fucking re-release phones every year or the new gens every year.
No way.
My iPad is 10 years old. I've had my iPad since, well, maybe not 10, maybe 9. I've had my iPad since 2015. And that thing's running strong as hell still too. I'm not buying another gen iPad if I don't need to.
Right.
Well, I might have to at some point. My kid took it over, but either way. Yeah. I know. You making fun of my fuck you. So
I make fun of my wife's laugh constantly.
What are we gonna do with a PS5 Pro though? What's a PS5 Pro gonna be? We already got the slim line. The Fat Boy PS5s are eliminated. They're gone.
Yeah.
These Fat Boys, the Spider-Man 2 version was the last Fat Boy version that they came out with for PlayStation 5. Those are discontinued. Now it's all these slim lines that they got out and the discless version. So what are we gonna do with a Pro model PS5? Like, what's that gonna do? You know what I mean? This thing's already pushing 8K graphics, and we don't even have TVs that are pushing 8K screens yet, unless you're like, a millionaire. So I think it's too soon for a PS6. I don't think technology is there. I think if they came out with a PS6 in the next 2 years, I think it would be a waste. It would be a waste of a console, and it would fail.
It would be a waste of a generation if they come out with a PS6. I don't give a shit. And I don't think most people are going to give a shit because, dude, I can't think of anyone that I would say is fully invested into the PS5 already.
I mean, I'm in the PS5. My Xbox is collecting dust again.
So let me ask you a question. You're in the PS5.
I've got at least
how many games?
17. Yeah, I have 17 games physical, 17 physical games, and I maybe have two digital.
Right.
One of them is The Witcher.
How many?
And Red Dead 2.
How many games on average do you think it would be for a person to be console complete? As far as, when we switch from Super Nintendo to a Nintendo 64, I probably had about 25 to 30 games. And to me, that's always been kind of console complete, like.
Yeah, 25, 30 games.
Yeah.
I'm going with 25, 30 games. Did you play all 25 of those 30 games?
Absolutely.
No. Yes, well, I was saying yes and no.
Right.
I'm kind of I buy games. They come out, the titles.
Right.
Like I got the Metal Gear collection just sitting right next to me. It's still wrapped in the cellophane. I haven't opened it up yet. I probably won't.
Right, but you'll get to it.
I might even just buy that on digitally and play it digitally.
But like
maybe
did I play all 25, 30 games? Yes. Did I play them all to completion? No.
You at least turned them on and played for a few minutes. Yeah,
and that's why I have them.
Right. I mean, I have that, but I got my games that are still in the cellophane still too. I still got PS4 games in the cellophane.
Yep, me too.
Some of those I don't even want to open. Like I got the physical version of Friday the 13th. I have that in cellophane. I have the physical version of Resident Evil 2 and 3 in the cellophane still, not opened. Those, and to me, then maybe not. In like 25 years, they're going to be worth money because they're physical and they're sealed, and it's Resident Evil. So Resident Evil games collect money. It just takes a long time for that to do. A sealed version of Resident Evil 2 for PS1 is what, $200-300?
I don't even know offhand.
Yeah, something like that. If
You
not, it's
find
like
a sealed
150.
version of Resident Evil 2 for Nintendo 64. Probably get about $800 for it.
Probably. Hang on, let me look up price charting real quick. I'll tell you. I'm
Price
just kind of
chatting.
price chatting. I'm just using those games as an example, though. You know, I collect games. I don't open games. There's certain games that I'll buy duplicates of just to leave sealed. Like I said, I got that Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 up there. It's in an acrylic case. I'm never gonna open that.
Right.
That's just gonna gain value. I think it might have already gained value. It might be worth $600 or $700 right now. Resident Evil 2. Let's see what we got. All right, let's go Nintendo 64 version first. The loose copy says it's only worth $34. That dropped in price. I remember that being like a $60, $70 game.
On what console?
64. I remember that being like a $60 game.
I'm telling you, if I had a copy right now, I'd put it up for sale tomorrow for $45 and get it in 5 minutes.
There
Brandy,
you go, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, you know, the thing with price charting is you really got to look at it because it says on Price Charting's website, this is an aggregate of the lowest sales.
Right. So just looking, it also shows you the previous sales too, you know,
Right.
But we got $26, $25, $40, $30, $53.99, $38.99, $47. So it's between $35 and $50 average.
I racked Price Charting one time. I was so proud of it.
Well, you know, the dude that does price charting, he will go through and he'll set his own price inside there too. You know that, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I guess it says for new that this game's $392 brand new for Nintendo 64 version.
No way.
$392, $400 brand new, sealed.
More.
You think it's worth more?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we'll say that's lowest price. Well, PlayStation 2, brand new PlayStation 2 says it's $208. Brand new sealed.
Maybe. That sounds like it might be right.
I said $300.
Right.
You could probably push that for $300.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
So one time I had Mad Max NES CIB.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. I actually picked it up at a little antique store about 20 minutes from here. And I put it on eBay. And after it sold, it was the only one that had sold for 2 months. And so it changed the price charting price completely. Because the price charting price before that was at like a $45 CIB. Right. And then it was the only one that actually went up for sale and sold, you know, in a 2-month period. And so it changed it from whatever that was. And I think I got like $160 for it.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And so it changed it up to $160.
You're probably the only person I know that was able to change the price charting price.
And it was because it was that one specific game that had like no sales. Right. You know, one for a couple months before that, and then mine was the only one for a couple months.
Man, that's a really odd game to find CIB too, especially like an antique shop.
Yep.
Like I probably would have held on to that just for a little while. So I'm with Vashgard though. Vashgard is saying here that, you know, we also have to ask how much the next console is going to cost. The PlayStation 5 was $450, $500. I paid $650 for mine. And that was off my buddy who paid $550 for it. And I was like, here, man, you can make $100. I don't care. Here's $650. I want a PS5. Right. I'm not ready to pay $650 again for another console. I'm not by any means. I'd rather put $650 into my computer I got next to me and upgrade the fucking RAM on it and upgrade the graphic card.
Joel, I actually play my Switch, and I have yet to just come out of pocket to buy an OLED.
See, I bought one for my birthday. That was my birthday present to myself this year. My daughter took over the Switch, which is fine. I was really happy that she did, but I'm sitting there and I want to play Tears of the Kingdom, and I can't play Tears of the Kingdom because this little shit's playing fucking Mario Kart.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I just went out and I bought the OLED.
My son.
And then I won the fucking OLED on a wheel. I won the Zelda OLED like a week later on a wheel. Couldn't believe it.
Nice.
I didn't open it though. It's still sitting back there.
Right.
Yeah, that's never gonna get opened.
My son, one of the twins, just beat Tears of the Kingdom, and he's like, I found it was the first time he's ever beat a Zelda game. And I've beaten every Zelda game. It's a point of pride, and I've 100% at most of them. And so after he tells me he beats it, I tell him, congratulations, you're the third person in this house to beat a Zelda game. Because last year, my wife, who never plays games, she plays like Bubble Blast or whatever it is, Candy Crush on her phone.
Yeah.
She picked up a Switch and played the Link's Awakening remaster. And she played it all the way through and beat it. So I get to mess with my 24-year-old gamer son that my wife beat a Zelda game before him.
Your mom beat this game and you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your mom beat you to it, shithead. That's great. That's really funny. Yeah, man. I don't know about these. Dude, the OLED. Dude, the OLED's worth it.
Yeah,
it is. I didn't think it was gonna be such a difference in the gameplay and the vision of it, or like even holding it. It's wider. To me, It's more comfortable to hold, and the screen, it's not that much bigger, but it's just big enough to where it's like it makes a difference.
Right.
So the OLED is real. I can't play the other Switch. I can't go back to it. It doesn't seem right to me at all anymore. The OLED's where it's at.
Once I started playing the regular full-size Switch from the Switch Lite, like I'd switch over and played the Switch Lite for a while.
Right.
And then I switched back to the regular, and I was never able to play the Lite again.
Yeah. Well, the Lite screen is smaller than the original screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never realized how small the Lite was until I seen one in person at Target. I was like, wow, it's kind of tiny. It's a little guy.
I was using the basically I was using my Wii U, like you're using your PlayStation Portal.
Yeah.
Like, because I would switch the game to the gamepad and walk around the house with it and play.
Right. It's so convenient.
Yeah. And definitely the gyro in the Wii U gamepad is way better than the one in the Switch.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so much better.
Absolutely. I mean, the gyro in general in the Wii U is way better than the Switch.
Right.
I feel like the Wii U was kind of like a test version of the Switch to see how that was going to play out and how people were going to enjoy it, and then move to the Switch.
They never used gamepad up to its potential. That's for sure.
No, absolutely not. Well, the nunchuck is just a rip-off version of the N64 controller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just the middle version of it. That's all that is. And basically, yeah. I mean, I'm holding a Wii remote right now.
Why?
It was sitting on my desk, so I'm just kind of sitting here. That's all. You got a screwdriver?
Yeah, well, it's actually a punch.
Is it a screwdriver it's a punch? I was going to say, is it a screwdriver or a knife? It's a punch. It's a punch. I like how when you hold it up, too, the green screen in the back reflects off it. Man, if we were tripping on acid right now, I'm telling you, that would be fucking psychedelic right there.
It's weird looking. That's for
sure. It is. It's got like a little glow to it. It's definitely trippy.
I'm surprised you can't see through my head because my hat is green, but not green enough, I guess.
I know, right? That's it. But you bringing up the Switch Lite, that's another reason why we don't need a Switch Pro. We had the Switch, and then we had the Switch Lite. And I kind of feel like the Switch Lite was kind of a waste because you couldn't dock it and you couldn't plug it into a TV. So it was kind of a waste. and
Right.
then we got the OLED, and the OLED is phenomenal. So the
Mhm.
only thing after that, we got 3 versions of the console.
Right.
So the only thing after that is to come out with a new version or a new console. To come out with the Switch 2. Call it the Switch Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Switch. Yeah.
It's the Switch Duh. They might as well. I mean, they keep and you know what? Make it backwards compatible with the Switch games. Seriously, make it backwards compatible.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed about the online shit. We have NES online, we have Super Nintendo online, we have Nintendo 64 online, Sega Genesis online for the Switch, and it's been out for what, 2 years now,
Yeah.
and we only have like 20 games.
Yeah.
Where's the Cruising USA series for Nintendo 64? Where's San Francisco Rush? Where's California Speed? Where's half the fucking line? We don't have Conker's isn't even on there.
Conker's can't be.
Conker, why not?
Well,
Because Microsoft.
it technically could be because Microsoft has a good relationship with Nintendo.
Right, but we also don't have, I don't think Perfect Dark's on there. Where's all the banger titles? Where's WCW versus the World? Where's WCW Revenge? Where's WrestleMania 2000? WrestleMania's
Revenge,
coming
baby.
out. Right, WrestleMania is going to be here in 2 months. Throw WrestleMania on the Switch. Everybody loves WrestleMania and No Mercy for the Switch. Where's the wrestling games? No, these games are MIA. Where's Extreme G? Why can't we have Extreme G on there? These games are they're not there. We need them. I log in every time I log into my Switch. I go over to the Nintendo 64 section and I click on it to see what game is added, and there hasn't been any games added. I think in the past 2 or 3 months, we didn't get anything for Christmas. We didn't get anything for Thanksgiving. We didn't get a Halloween game. I think the last game we got was a Mario Party. Yeah.
I don't know. Believe it or not, I don't subscribe to the expansion pack for Switch Online.
It's not worth it.
Why do I need it?
I
have so many emulators and I have so many consoles and I have access to every game I ever want to play. I'm not going to pay to play them on my Switch.
Right. I mean, I get that. I totally understand why you wouldn't do that.
But I have often thought of modding one of the first Switches because you can mod those to run an N64 emulator on it.
What do you mean? Yeah, I know you can mod it, but I didn't know you can mod it to play emulation. I know you can mod it to play Switch games, but I didn't know you can mod it to play emulation.
No, you can run it. You can run emulation on it.
Can you run emulation on it?
Yeah, I haven't done it.
I never did that either. I've seen them soft mod it with the Switch library. See, that's not worth it because if your Switch dies, you have to plug it into a computer and revive it. Yeah, so that's not worth it. And if you don't do that, like if you turn it on without reviving it, basically the SD card can corrupt itself and it reverses the mod.
Weird.
Yeah, I did it to mine. I have the version 1 Switch because I bought the Switch on launch, and when I got the OLED, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna mod this and throw some games on it. I modded, threw some games on it. My kid let the battery die on it. Also my fault too because I didn't put it on the dock. But the battery died on it. I plugged it back in without plugging it into a PC, and the SD card said that it was corrupt, and it reverted itself back to being a normal Switch. So you got to be careful when you mod your Switches too. I see it, but I don't think, you know what? I got Nintendo 64 on everything. I mean, it's on the 256 console that I got. It's on there. It's on everything. I got the library on everything. I play it on my Steam Deck. You don't have a Steam Deck.
No, I don't have a Steam Deck, but are you laughing at me for not having a Steam Deck?
No, I coughed. Oh, I'm sorry.
So I was looking at this thing to see what all systems you can run on a Switch. And apparently, if there are people that are using Dolphin to run Wii and GameCube on a Switch.
No shit.
Yeah. I didn't think it could go up that far.
Oh, yeah.
As far as smooth emulation, I just thought it was probably maxing out around N64.
No, I would guarantee the way the Nintendo Switch is built, I would guarantee you can play up to Wii U.
Probably.
You know, it's capable of playing Nintendo Switch games, so you should be able to play everything from Famicom all the way up through the Wii U and current gen. You should. See,
Yeah,
that's another thing. Give us a GameCube emulator for Switch Online.
that's gonna have to come eventually.
It has to, right? It has to. It's the
Well,
next gen. It's the next gen after N64.
well, that being said, I think there was some rumors not too long ago of some leaks of Nintendo likes to file patents for everything.
Yeah.
And one of the patents, I can't remember what it was, but it's leading people to believe that it's GameCube related.
What was the patent? Do you know? Hang on, let me look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, Nintendo GameCube. If I could spell CUBE patent.
Cube A.
Cube A.
Big E Steers on Instagram. Is this on YouTube? Yes, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we are on Instagram all at the same time. We doing big things over here, or maybe we doing little things and acting like they big, or maybe we doing little things and they're bigger than we think. I don't know. I already confused myself. Sorry about that.
It filed Nintendo UK filed new patents for the GameCube controller.
Mm-hmm.
So
why would they do that?
That was January 30th, 2024. And then what do we got here? We got other new patents for a dual screen. What does this say? For a dual screen detachable device. Oh, that could be cool if there's an add-on. Or the Switch 2 becomes a dual screen detachable device. How cool would that be?
Wait, a dual screen detachable device?
Yeah, hang on, let me pull this up.
Yeah, I gotta see what the fuck you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Let's take. That's a 3DS.
That is a 3DS, yes, but this is
That's
October.
literally what DS stands for. Dual screen.
We get that, but this is October. This is October 23. This is recent. So they filed a new patent or a recent patent for a dual screen detachable device that looks like a 3DS, which is obviously what he used for the model, but the 3DS screen doesn't detach.
Okay.
It doesn't. So I mean, what if the Switch 2 is going to be a dual screen detachable device?
A Switch DS?
A Switch 2, and the 2 could stand for two screens. That's genius right there if Nintendo's going to do that. And then we would get DS games emulation, but also we would get new games for the Nintendo that would require two screens, which is bringing it back to they eliminated the 3DS. The DS system's gone, so that's eliminated. They could bring it back with a dual screen detachable device and make the games that way, and then you got a giant fucking 3DS.
They didn't need 3DS anymore because the Switch was portable.
Right. But the Switch eliminated the DS. But now they can bring those game styles back if they do that.
True.
Because not every single game is going to need to have a dual screen. Some games don't.
As long as they do not bring back Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks. Both of those games were fucking terrible. I say this as a Zelda mega fan. I have a motherfucking Zelda tattoo. I don't want to be the hero of the train anymore. I don't want to be the hero of the Hourglass, whatever. Like, dude, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks were so disappointing. Where I got to be on my DS like this, and I got to like do like this so that he'll roll and fight. No, screw that. Like, just give me a controller, dude.
Did you play A Link Between Worlds?
Yes.
I liked that one a lot. I didn't beat it, but I played a good chunk of it. It was pretty good. I like how you can go into the wall and just move around the wall. I thought that was really fucking cool. Yep, exactly. That's exactly his face too.
In one of the houses is Majora's Mask, and you can like It's hanging on the wall. You can sidle up behind it, and it looks like you're wearing Majora's Mask.
That's really funny. Good shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fucking Nintendo Switch, man. Nintendo's not dead, and it ain't dying anytime soon.
No, you know what?
I thought the Wii killed it.
No, the Wii was massively successful.
I hated it.
I'm not a huge fan of the Wii myself, but the Wii was so successful. It way outsold PS3 and Xbox 360.
Did it?
Yeah, but dude,
and it's the cheapest console you can get now. You can get those for $20.
You can get a PS3 for $20.
Yeah, if you look hard enough. Yeah, I usually find those for $50-$60. I miss my PS3.
All right, you ready for how many Wiis were sold?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
101.63 million.
Okay, how many PlayStation 3s were sold?
On it.
And I'll look up Xbox.
87 million for the
87
PS3.
million.
Yeah. I got the Xbox.
Yeah, you're gonna find
85 million.
All right, so definitely outsold both of those consoles.
It outsold them quite handily.
I thought the Wii was a shitty console. Yeah, I wasn't into
Everybody
it.
had a Wii.
Everybody had a Wii, but I thought it was a shitty ass console, man. I really did. My Wii sat around collecting dust for fucking 15 years, and
So
it was
think
brand
about
fucking new
this.
still, until I modded it.
You got a female cousin that's 30 years old?
Of course.
Oh, she had Wii Fit, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
They were putting Wiis in hospitals, in nursing homes, in daycare centers.
Oh yeah, I know that. They had the Starlight kiosks.
So
yeah, same thing with the Wii U. The Wii U went into those too.
Yeah, but not to that extent. Wii U didn't do that great. But
like, there is a Wii U Starlight kiosk.
Absolutely. Yeah. There are still Wii units in nursing homes because it's a good way to keep them active.
Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that. You know, that Wii console was the Wii console inside the Starlight kiosk. That was unique too because it had the games built. It had the games built into it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It wasn't disc-based system. It was built into it, so you basically could only play what was inside it. And it had like 20 games built into it, maybe more. It looks just like the homebrew system, but it's the Wii version. You know, with actual licensed Wii games built into it. I don't want the Starlight kiosk, but I want that console to have. Right. Just to say I have that console. That's all.
Dude, you want to hear something crazy?
I want to hear everything crazy.
All right. We were over 100 million consoles sold for the Wii, right?
Right.
Now guess the Wii U.
Oh, God, that was even shittier. I'd say 800 million.
13 million.
I knew that console was shitty.
Next to Virtual Boy, it might be Nintendo's worst selling console.
How many did the Virtual Boy sell? I had one over there. I got the box. I got the Virtual Boy Blockbuster box. It's underneath the Tears of the Kingdom banner.
770,000.
Jesus Christ, really? That's it?
Yep.
Yeah, that console wasn't popular at all. It wasn't even out for very long. There's only, 26 games for it?
Yeah. It was only out for less than a year.
Yeah, and then they killed it. Well, I mean, everybody getting a fucking headache off it.
I was about to say, there's a reason they call the Virtual Boy the migraine machine.
Yeah, yo, that is the most wanted kiosk console ever, though. That kiosk is like $8,000-$9,000 to find that thing.
All right, I'm pulling up Nintendo's worst selling console. This Reddit thread says Wii U, but that's not right. We just proved that wrong.
Yeah, we did.
Because not even 1 million fucking Virtual Boys were sold.
Right. See, that's why I think the Wii U was just like a test version to the world to see how it was going to do with that screen and how it was going to hold up.
I think I might have found one. I definitely found one that's sold less than a Virtual Boy.
For Nintendo?
Yep.
What, the Famicom?
Hold on.
Is it the what is it called? The Games and Watch?
The Nintendo 64 DD, the disc drive.
Oh yeah. So it was what? Not even 100,000 of those sold?
15,000.
That's a lot more than I thought. Is that 15,000?
15,000 total.
Yeah, it only
Ever.
sold in Japan though. It never made it out of Japan. Right. I want one of those so bad. Like so bad. Someday I'll have one. When I want to blow $1,200 on a console. Someday I'll have one. I have the emulation for it. So I have like the F-Zero for it, which is alright. And I have the Mario for it, which is alright. Actually, the Mario for it's kind of weird. The F-Zero for it, though, is pretty cool. It's very non-graphical, though. It's very blocky. What are you looking up?
The Poca Mini.
Color TV game family of systems are their worst-selling consoles, or the Pokemon Mini. What's the Pokemon Mini?
This thing right here. Hold on.
You gotta talk to me, Goose. Navigate.
All right, right there. Sorry.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, exactly.
It came out in 2000. Yeah, that's it. I didn't even heard of that. It came out in 2001.
Yeah,
it looks like a Tamagotchi.
It does. I don't see how many were sold. It should say.
Scroll down a little bit. It doesn't say it there, no.
Yeah, I thought it would.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Pokemon Mini sold?
Yeah, it's Poca Mini. I don't know how many. It wasn't a lot.
So is that rare now?
Yeah, very.
How many sold? How many sold? How many sold? Why is it so hard to find this? PokemonMini.net. This is like a big thing now. Why is it 25 years later these things pick up fucking speed?
Because that's what happens, man.
All right? Hardware Classics, Pokemon Mini. Released 2001, blah, 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 blah. It was Bandai's famous Tamagotchi version. That's exactly what this article just said. That's really funny. Doesn't say how many units were sold. It is really like a Tamagotchi. Jesus Christ. How much does this thing go for?
I don't even know.
Oh, I bet it's $100.
I don't ever run into them.
It's on price charting, pops right up. It's the Pocket version, the Pocket Pikachu version, $100. Complete in box. 45 loose.
Now, are you talking about a fucking Pokedex?
No, I'm talking about the Pocket Pikachu console.
Pop it up on the screen. Let me see. Let me see what you're looking at. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's just in a different color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those things ain't worth that much money at all.
No, I think, dude, I'm willing to bet that fucking price charting is off on that one because look at your list of solds.
Let's go to eBay.
No, look at your sold list and see how often they're actually being sold on eBay, or the
last one that was sold was October 27th.
So 5 months ago.
What it says. Hang on, let's go to actual eBay. Yay! I'm not logged in. You guys can't see the weird shit I look up on eBay. Actually, no, I am. Yo, right here, dude. Look at this. I was looking at this. Can you see this on screen?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
What the fudge is that?
That is. It opened up a whole new screen. Hang on. You gotta switch screens.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing, folks. You got to excuse him.
Now I got to switch the screen because I clicked on it. It opened up a whole fucking second screen. It's a kiosk for
What
3Gs. That is a Virtual Boy kiosk.
Wow.
It's a tabletop kiosk. 3Gs? And it's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania? That's not far from us.
No, that's just a couple hour drive from here.
Just press play online. Yeah, that's not far at all. I'd buy that if I had 3Gs.
Yeah.
What are we searching for here? Pokemon Mini.
It's Poke Mini. One word.
150, 160, 188.
Yeah, now check the solds.
Where's the solds? Platform, model, condition, type, blah, blah, blah. Listings, defaults. 124.97, 155, 132. You can see that? Yeah, you can see that. What was this? This was February 14th yesterday. February 15th today.
So yeah,
February 10th.
Loose, you're looking at a minimum of $100.
Yeah, minimum. If you want one of those. I'm not buying one of those.
No, I'm not buying one either. I'm not a Pokemon collector.
Dude, I am not either, and I got all this fucking random Pokemon shit that I won off of wheels. You know?
Yeah.
Like I got the two newest Switch Pokemon games, those Violet and other one.
Scarlet.
I have Scarlet, yeah, Scarlet and Violet. I have the OLED Switch version of that I won off a wheel. And it's like, what am I gonna do with this Pokemon shit? Is it trade bait?
Maybe.
I got a Panasonic Q.
Can I have it?
Hang on, sit here.
Can I have it?
No.
Joel, let me have it. I just saw your black crack. We all saw it. Joel, we all saw your butt crack. He can't even hear me right now. That's nice. He still can't hear me.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said that's really nice. Also, I was making jokes because we all saw your ass crack when you got up. That was all.
Did you really?
A little bit.
Oh man, yeah, that sucks. Look at that.
It wasn't a lot. It was just a little bit. But
Just
then again, I was zoned in on it, brother.
Oh man, dude, plumbers crack all day. It's what happens when you get old.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, check out this baby, right?
Yeah, Panasonic Q is beautiful.
Oh yeah, she's sexy as hell, man. This thing is super sexy, and it works.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
The main problem they have is the drive belt.
It's not just the drive belt; it's the drive belt plus the tray.
Right.
It's also the tray. The tray broke or breaks, and then the shit that holds the tray up breaks too.
Right.
So there's only one fucking guy that makes the tray correctly. The 3D file, I downloaded the free STL file for it in the 3D file. I'm not going to stand up so you guys don't have to see my ass crack again.
Now you're all sensitive about it.
I'm real sensitive about it now. There's only one guy that makes the files. The 3D files, the STL files that's online for free, does not fit. Didn't fit mine at least. Really? Yeah, I printed it off and I did the whole thing thinking I could save money. And no. So I ended up ordering it from the guy in the UK. It was $150.
Uh-huh.
But it worked. It fit. And then
is he 3D printed or is he injection molded?
No, that's 3D printed. He 3D printed it, but he must have took the file and fixed it and then just sells it.
Yeah.
So, which is smart thinking, I guess, instead of putting it back online for free. Right. But I did end up needing the drive belt for it too. The drive belt was shot, so I had to order that. That was cheap. That was $10. So I spent $170 to fix it.
I think it's cheap because I think Panasonic used that drive belt on numerous DVD players, right?
Right. That's why. Did you lose me?
No.
No. Okay. You were just like staring off into space. There you go. You're doing the deer in headlight look.
That's what I do when my wife talks to me.
Do the deer in headlights.
Joel, you want to hear something ridiculous? We've been together 8-10 years now. up until, well, my wife might have 3 pictures that I'm smiling in, because I don't smile in pictures. The first 5 years was this face.
The half-ass Forrest Gump.
Just that I was exasperated. I even had to take a picture.
Right.
And so yeah, because believe it or not, I don't like being in pictures. Like, if people are taking pictures, I'm like, nah. I mean, I'm in videos all day, every day, and that doesn't really bother me. But if somebody's like, hey, let me take your picture, I don't want to be in that picture.
Here, Bill, let's do a selfie. You're like, no.
Anybody that wants to take a picture of me is questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot trust an individual that wants to take a picture of me.
Listen, the next time you're in Buffalo and we go to that strip club that strips to the radio, we're taking a selfie in front of it.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Well,
sometimes you got to take a picture.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to take a picture.
Yeah. What do you say? You want to get this giveaway going over here?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do hashtag as?
I don't care. You pick it.
You're
doing the giveaway. Are you gonna do the giveaway, or do I have to do it through you're gonna do it through the app, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then I'm out of it. Okay, you make your own decisions, Joel. You're a big boy.
Decisions. Okay, hang on a second here. I got to get the giveaway tool loaded up here in a second. All right, GameOnia, choose live stream. Here we go. Let's do hashtag DK.
Hashtag DK.
So before you do hashtag anybody at all, you have to be on the YouTube. It won't register if you're not on YouTube. So go to Bill Tendo's YouTube and go to the live and jump in and go into the comment section and do hashtag DK. If you want to win, we're going to give away tonight, obviously, a version or free version of Mario versus Donkey Kong. That's what we're giving away. So the winner of this has to get a hold of Bill, give him his information, or get a hold of me. I'll put my information up in a banner. And then you got to give me your information so that I can order it for you. And it's a physical copy. You're not getting digital. I'll order you a physical copy from Amazon to be delivered to your house. Or Target, one or the other.
Physical, son?
Physical. Has to be a physical copy. We're not doing digital. You have to be in the YouTube channel. Hit the hashtag DK in the comment to enter.
Yep. It's that easy.
It's that easy. So anybody on my Instagram, you got to jump over to the YouTube, go to Bill Tendo YouTube, and jump in the comment section, hit hashtag DK, and then we'll do a free giveaway of the Mario versus Donkey Kong. Yeah, boy. So I'm going to buy this physically myself tomorrow, so I will order yours from Amazon tonight if you get the information over to us tonight. And we got one entry. Come on. Who doesn't want Mario versus Donkey Kong? A brand new Switch game, Mario versus Donkey Kong. We only got one entry. Come on, guys. Come on. We got 9 people watching. Even if you don't own a Switch, just fucking do the hashtag.
Yeah.
Give it away to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Sam Curtis. The only entry we have so far. Oh, look. We got
Vash
2.
Guard. All right, Vash. There you go.
Sammy Perez is Sam Curtis. Good dude.
We'll leave this up until 10:20. At 10:20, we'll pop this down. So,
yeah.
Well, we had a bunch of people watching last week or 2. Yeah, last week we had a bunch of people watching. We had, 17, 18 entries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's everybody tonight?
Because it's Thursday, man.
Oh, yeah. I fucked that up.
Well.
See, I thought I was going to get laid yesterday. It was Valentine's Day. We were talking about it, and we just fell asleep because we were stoned.
Yep. That'll happen.
That's what happens. 2 entries? Are we going to go head to head? 3. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Trevor. I thought we were going to have a head-to-head. Didn't we have a head-to-head very early on?
We did. It was
Tabitha and
somebody else.
Yeah,
was it? It was one of your guys, though.
Oh,
There we go. Hashtag DK if you want to win Mario versus Donkey Kong physical copy for the Nintendo Switch. Hashtag DK.
just
Gotta
put it
jump
in the
over to
chat.
go to Bill Tendo YouTube. Hang on, let me see if I can throw it up in my chat. How do I share this thing?
Bill
Present.
Tender.
Bill Tender.
Dun, 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 dun. Joel, I'm gonna say, for the sake of our stream, I am no longer allowed to have trail mix down here.
How come? Because you keep fucking eating it?
Yes, because I'm an animal with no self-control.
Because you're an animal with
Real lack of self-control around here.
There you go. Physical copy. There's the link right there. Use that link. Go over to Bill Tendo and jump in the comment section. Hit hashtag DK.
Who? I'm waiting for. Oh, William Garrison.
People. Don't have YouTube sign in. Maybe next time.
Hey, Joel.
What's up?
I used to work with that guy. That's William Garrison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you guys used to do? Carpentry.
Yes. He was a pretty good carpenter, man.
At Scuttlebutts?
No, this is here in New York.
Okay.
We worked together for a while, and then I quit to go on to do other things.
Okay.
You know?
I will leave this up for another 3 minutes. Hashtag DK. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Brand new version for the Switch. You know what? You remember you watch The Simpsons? You're doing that song and it's reminding me of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare came out the same year that Bart Simpson did In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida on fucking the piano at the church.
I think it was either this morning or yesterday morning when I told my wife she put on like her pajamas and she's like, I really like these. It feels like I'm not wearing anything. And I said, it feels almost like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
And so then I had to explain the whole thing to her. And I promise you, she didn't think it was all that funny.
You just put that image in my head of fucking Flanders shaking his ass, going, feels like I'm wearing nothing at all in his fucking ski outfit.
Yep.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
All right, we'll leave this up for 1 more minute. We got 4 people up in there.
4.
We got 4.
I'll take a 4. Everybody got a 25% chance of winning.
Right? That's not a bad one. Oh, Gamer Armor hopped in. Brandy.
Everybody's down to a 20% chance. Thanks a lot, shit. Brandy. I was talking to Brandy earlier, and she told me I'm fucking annoying.
Well, you kind of are.
She definitely didn't say that. She's so polite, dude.
Yeah, she is fucking one of the nicest people that I've ever met. She's really cool. Super cool. And she's a cop. Now imagine her as a cop. Yo, I bet you she's an asshole.
Brandy, I bet you mean at work. You got attitude. Yeah.
That's why she's so nice on YouTube, because she's mean as fuck at work. Right? That's probably what it is. All right. It's 10:20. We're gonna roll this.
Roll it. Let me get my list.
Sammy, do you have Sammy's info already or no?
Oh yeah, I do.
Do you? All right, then you can give me Sammy's info.
Yeah, Sam won last week also.
Did he? Good for you, Sammy. That's 2 weeks in a row.
I'll have to talk to him, but I'll talk to him. But chances are he might want you to send it here. Then again, he might want you to send it to him because Sam comes up every so often. He's in the Bronx.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so that's only like an hour and a half from me. So he comes up every so often because he wins wheels. And I've got a pile of stuff for him right now because he hasn't been
Oh
up in a
shit.
little while. The first time he drove up here, he drove out the city. He come upstate, and it was at night. And he's like, "It's so dark, it's terrifying out here." He's like, "I don't like this. Next time I come, it's only in the night."
Dude, you're not upstate. I can't believe you just said that you're upstate.
Anything north of the city is upstate.
I get that, but you're not
I don't
upstate.
make the rules.
You're not upstate, man. An hour and a half outside the Bronx. That's not upstate, man.
Well, you're not upstate. You're the Midwest.
I'm on the West Coast. I hate it when they say upstate New York and Buffalo. I really do. It annoys the shit out of me, man. You're welcome, Sammy. I really hate that, dude. We're Western New York. That's what we are. We're Western New York. We're basically fucking Canada.
You're the Midwest, dude.
We're the Midwest. Yeah, we're the second biggest city in fucking the state, next to New York City.
New York City. Oh, so that's something I have my wife in the habit of doing. And Joel, you may not know this because you're from up north here.
From the west side?
No. Just being from the north at all, because we had a different Pace Picani commercial in the deep south where I'm from than you guys
I've never
had.
seen one of those in my life.
So you don't
I know what Pace Picani is. I buy the salsa. Okay. But I've never seen a commercial.
Okay, so they had these commercials back in the day when we were young, and it was like cowboys sitting around a fire, and they'd be like, "Where is this salsa from?" And they go, "This is from New York City." And all the cowboys would go, "New York City." Well,
yeah, I never seen that.
No? Well, check this out. In the deep south, we had our own version of that.
What was that?
After all the cowboys said New York City, you would hear one of them say, "Get the rope."
That's what Steven just fucking sent in there.
What do you say?
You threw in "get the rope" before you even said it.
I'm telling you, man, get the rope. And so now I can, because I had to show it to my wife because she didn't believe me. I think I pulled it up on YouTube. And she's like, "No, that's not the Pace Picani commercial." And I'm like, "Yeah, it absolutely is." And she's like, "That's not in the commercial." So I'll pull it up on YouTube and I show it to her. And now if I go New York City, she'll go, "Get the rope."
That's hilarious. You remember the Shake and Bake commercials from back in the day, right?
It's Shake and Bake and I helped.
The little black and white girl?
Yeah.
I do that all the time, and my wife's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "God, you were born in 87.
Right.
So, all right, well, let's call the stream, man. We did the giveaway. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Appreciate everybody. And we'll be back on time next week, Wednesday. So, yeah, we'll see you next week, Wednesday. We'll probably do more giveaways, more bullshit talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a modded Switch for giving away next week.
What?
Yeah.
That's on you, man.
That's on me? Yeah, of course that's on me. Maybe I'll give away a modded Switch.
That shit sounds like it's on you, bro.
That is on me. That is on me. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all have a great night.
Yep.